We turn Miami to Miami. We do this without it, she in it. She ready, she get it. Don't need to get it. I'm cutting shit up like a shit. 100 on solo, I'm ripping. Put my finger on pussy, yes. Hit her like a punch, so I can hit it. She can tell my persona, that's the difference. Put it down in the tongue.
Dude, I fucking love trading. What's up, guys? We're down here in Miami, and today I'm gonna pull back the curtains on what a day in the life looks like, how I make money trading, and yeah, really just show you guys what's possible, because this is my 9th year trading, and I came from a small town. I really never thought that I would make it this far, and I just wanna give you guys a glimpse into what your future is gonna be if you guys lock in. So, enough with the chit chat, let's get started. So real quick, let's hop into my strategy that I use to trade NASDAQ. Same thing every single day, and it's so simple, even a beginner couldn't mess it up. So today, as you see right here, all I did was I put these vertical lines to map out the different time ranges. So for example, I'm just marking out between 6 a.m. and midnight, and then 6 p.m. and midnight, okay? So whatever the highest price was and the lowest price that we made during those times, I just marked those out as levels, and I'll just look to trade based on the reaction to those levels. So for the reactions, I'll show you guys live. We'll see if we get a trade today. I'm gonna be trading with the team. Important thing here, guys, is just making sure to stick to the plan. Maybe you get a trade, maybe you don't. It's important to execute if you do. It's also important to not execute if you don't. What I wanna see here, guys, is like, if we get above this high and hold, like kind of like how we did, if we look at this London high, the way we hit into it pre-market, that tells me that overall, there's a decent chance that we're gonna move higher. I don't wanna just die on that hill though, but we are already hitting into this Asia high. So I wanna see, do we hold above this? Do we get a fail flip, or do we start to get a reversal? I was also looking at the profile for NASDAQ, and if we get above like 19,300, 400, which is far away, I think the market could start running like crazy. If we start to see that kind of like continued bullish intention where all this time-based liquidity is just getting absorbed and we're moving higher, that's where I would start to look to be a little bit more aggressive and expect some more volatility to the upside. So what I'm watching for, to be clear here, is now that we've hit this level, like, do we treat it just like we did with this London high and hold above it and start to push, or does it start to give us that reversal? And I'm not against taking a sell, to be clear. Like, if we get a sell and it's very clear, I'm happy to take it, but I am leaning a little bit more bullish. And see, that's what I mean whenever I say scenarios. Like, sometimes you'll have no bias at all, sometimes you'll lean one way, but the key thing is to make sure you still would take a trade either way. And if anything, it should just affect your risk management, right? Like, it shouldn't affect you like not taking a trade or only taking one side. We hit this high, this low right here just ended up hitting into this down close candle. I want to see a little bit more, but if anything, I'm leaning more bullish. That can change very quickly. Essentially, again, like I said, how we're reacting to this high, the market seems to just want to push through it. I'm gonna go ahead and take one long, just very light risk at 860 stops. Okay, so it's very, very light risk on this. Reason being is just the way that we're interacting with that high. Also the pre-market, we kind of already traded into that Asia high and saw a acceptance of it. So I'm gonna put an open TP, I put it up at that previous daily high, which is the level that we had earlier. Stops are at 860. So it's really good risk to reward too. And this is kind of what I was talking about yesterday and all the time, really. When you have a trade that has a lot of logic and it has a lot of risk to reward, I'll always throw a little bit in it. For example, like it's the opposite. Like this trade, it's like, okay, well, you get one tiny little 1 minute close under the first candle of the day. To me, that's not necessarily something I am gonna really pay attention to. Now, we've hit lows, we've rejected them, we've hit highs, we got accepted above them, had this little attempt at a sell-off, and then immediately that candle got engulfed. So, willing to put a little bit of risk on it. It's not something I wanna like bet the farm on, but I do like the setup, and if we start to get some motion, we could get a nice rush. Now, something else to pay attention to as well, or just to remember, is we have Google earnings today. Also, guys, who bought Meta with me and Google? I know that I can just tell when people, oh, so many people did. Okay, yeah, we absolutely like fucking crushed that shit. That was like if the market does like just recover from there, that was like generational buys right there, like massive, like crypto gains on Meta if it hits. Another thing too, Bitcoin buys are up nicely. It took a while, but we didn't get in the full position. Cool, so we're running about, let's see, what, like 30 points in profit, nothing major. Let's see if we can get a nice pump here. I like the way this looks though. I like what I'm seeing. And see what I mean? Like again, like whenever we come above these highs, like after you've hit that level, how does the market react to highs and lows? Like in this example, okay, well lows, we're sweeping them and immediately pushing the upside. Highs, you see, and right here, like when this candle, that down close candle right there, Notice how like it hit this and it had like a big push down and immediately popped back up. To me, that's a high likelihood that some traders are getting trapped there. So like those early shorts are getting trapped, right? And ideally we want to see the market use them as fuel. So I want to let this run a little bit. I'm not going to trail stops just yet, but if we start to get some nice clear displacement and get some room between us and price, like our entry and price, then that's where I'll maybe move my stops up. Dude, I fucking love trading, man. It really is. Like, it's so cool because there's, like, I have a lot of work that I do with the business and everything else. And I mean, a lot of it I'm excited for, to be clear. But like, trading is the one thing I'm like really excited about when I wake up. So like, you wake up, I'm just like, on a day that I know I've set up to trade, and I know that it's like I'm down here in this fucking beautiful house. I got you guys to hang out with in the morning. It's just like absolute peak start of the day. Trading makes me hate going back to my day job. Yeah, dude, 100%. Cool, guys. Running up like, coming up on 1,300 in profit. Actually 1,400 now, it's moving pretty nice. So nice move, up almost 2R currently. I'm just gonna hold on to this for now because it looks pretty good. We'll see if we can get our stops moved up here soon. I mean, it's moving nice. Let's go. What I'm gonna do though, is since I think we're good enough at this point, I mean, it's not like there's a crazy like structural sweep here, but if we come back down all the way down to our entry, likely would be either able to get another entry or we wouldn't be seeing the market continue. So I'm gonna go ahead and move stops to entry. Overall, we'll let this run towards that previous daily high, but we've taken out these highs right here. It's kind of another reason why I want to move up this. So we'll see what happens. Give it some space. Ideally, I'd like to see it flush through these. I mean, wouldn't we all? All right, guys, so we're up pretty nicely here. We've got like almost 90 points roughly in profit. Cool little 1,800 on one NASDAQ contract. Oh, 2,000, there we go. Likely gonna go ahead and trail up stops to this low right here, just to kind of get something, because I wanna make sure we secure some gains for today on this move. So now we've secured about 48 points. It's like over $1,000. Not too bad for 20 minutes. Hopefully we get some more. I wanna see if we can run. It looks good, to be clear. Another thing too, if you notice, this matches up with like the 5-minute price weighting. Like if, like, let's just say we were using price weighting at this high. Now, for those of you who don't know, price weighting is just looking at a candle. Look at this right here, bro. Brick requested another 40K yesterday. Another 40K. And he's up, how much are you up right now in the actual accounts? He's up 178K. Every day is green. That's fucking insane, bro. That's actually wild. Brick, do you want to come to, I'm going to fly you out somewhere like where we did with Jaden, bro. The market's railing. We're up like 3K now. Dude, let's fucking go. Actually, it was like $900 in risk. I'm sorry, $900. Good shit, guys. We're up like 150 points now. 10K day, let's go, dude. Let's fucking go, man. Everybody's fucking crushing. So now we're almost approaching 4K on the day. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna trail stops up again. I'm gonna put it to this candle body. I'm not trying to hang out and like let this thing play around too much. So we've secured a good amount of profits now. Regardless if it hits this trailing stop or not, I'm gonna be thrilled on the day. Hey, you're the GOAT, bro. You're the GOAT. That's you, bro. Cool, there it is. Out for like 3,300 on the day. So I'm happy with that, guys. New 3 funded accounts, 6K. Just passed his first funded account solo, let's go. Ethan, 10K on the day. We absolutely just crushed the day. Now look, guys, I want you guys to take some time and go get off the screens. You've already made some money. Don't sit here and chop away at it. Please. Don't fuck yourself up. Don't care if the market runs without us. I'll let you guys in on a little secret that I don't know if you guys forgot. The market will still be here for another day. You made good money today. Don't fuck it up. Review and reflect. Ask me any questions you have in the forum. Great gems today, great trade. Let's go. Much love, guys. Anything you guys need, I'm here, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. All right, so right around this time, I got to check in on Slack, check in on my businesses because I've been locked in trading and doing other stuff. Usually right around this time, like right around this 11 a.m. time, I kind of switch out of like deep work and trading mode to being more working on stuff that is like requires quick attention, hitting the gym, getting any kind of like, business manager type tasks done. And yeah, so we're on the way to the gym right now. I think we're gonna meet up with some of my friends. We'll see if they pull up or not. And after that, I gotta go pick up some stuff from the jeweler. Gotta get that taken care of. So yeah, let's see where the day takes us. And it's crazy, man. Like sitting here talking about this is wild. Like, to be honest, guys, for those of you who know my story, you'll know how crazy it really is. Because not that long ago, you know, like earlier in my life, I had gotten into trouble for weed and all sorts of stuff. And, you know, at that point, I really didn't know what life was gonna be like. You know, I was looking at time and all this stuff, and God is good, thank God. I ended up getting a second chance at life and turned my life around. So just riding in this car, like trading, making, you know, it was like $3,200 in a couple minutes, helping a lot of people too, like really just being around a lot of people trying to chase the same goal. It's just crazy. Like this Future song is funny. It's called Chosen One. I don't know if you can hear it. I used to listen to this song all the time whenever I was back in that old life, right? So it's when I listen to these songs in a different state of mind, like I got chills right now even saying it, right? Because like it almost takes you back to a different version of yourself, you know, like some of those old songs. But once you've gone full circle and you've really realized like who you really are and fulfill your full potential, it just hits different, man. So, you know, just for those of you guys watching, whether you're at rock bottom, like, I don't know if it's the same as what I was, because I had a pretty crazy story, but you know, rock bottom comes in many different forms. So understand, like, that's actually when you have the biggest advantage you'll ever have, because whenever I came up in trading, it was because I had nothing to lose, you know? Like I thought that my life was over. So I had no fear at that point, and going all into something, really just diving in and eliminating all fear, that's how you really win, right? And that's what that taught me. So if you guys are at rock bottom, understand you got the advantage of having nothing to lose, and absolutely nothing is as dangerous as the man with nothing to lose. It's funny, like I think a lot of people think with trading that once you're a trader, you just like trade all day or something. You know, that's like a misconception, is that you just get good at the markets and you spend all your time trading, which is funny because why would no one gets into trading originally? Because they get in because they think you can make easy money in a short amount of time, which is not easy. I always say trading is the hardest easy money you'll ever make. Because yes, you guys just saw me make that money. It was what, 20, 30 minutes. But this is my 9th year doing it. So every time I make $3,000 in 20 minutes, or on Monday, I made $20,000 on Monday morning. I didn't make $20,000 on Monday morning. I made $20,000 over the last 9 years. I made that $3,000 over the last 9 years, because all of those lessons, all the losses that I went through, that's what made me able to make that money. So that's another thing I want to be clear with you guys, is that it's not something that's you're gonna become a millionaire overnight at. I'm never gonna be one of those guys that's here to sell you that dream. Like, of course, yes, I live a great life. I've made millions of dollars, but it didn't come without a lot of pain and suffering. So I want to be super clear on that. As you guys know, I'm always trying to paint out realistic expectations and nothing crazy. But the thing is, your wildest dreams are also realistic expectations. The problem is you don't have the patience or the discipline to stick at it and keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, so that finally time plays out and you finally get there. Because really the only thing between you and what you want is time and the right mindset, like nothing else, right? Because you know, if you truly believe you're gonna get something and you actually sit down and work at it, like I'm not saying you play on your phone and have it on a YouTube video, like you're actually working at it, you're actually doing everything you need to do to get that thing, there's absolutely nothing in this world you can't get. I mean, take it from somebody. I was written off as a failure. I was written off as somebody who was, you know, my life had been over. I was gonna go to prison. Everybody thought that I had completely fucked up at life, including me. And fast forward, you know what, almost 5 years later, I've made millions of dollars. I retired my parents. I can do whatever the fuck I wanna do. It's crazy, guys. And I don't say that, I say that humbly. I don't say that to sound like I'm flexing. I say that to motivate you guys and show you what's really possible, because I came from absolutely nothing. And if I can do that, literally any of you guys can get through it too. So always remember that. Always remember that anything that you're going through, it was put there for a reason, man. It was put there to make you into the person that actually can get what you want to get. And whether or not you take advantage of that and take it as a lesson, or you complain about it and blame why you're not successful on it, that's really up to you. And that's what makes either a winner or a loser in this world. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner your life's gonna change.
Nobody ever gave me none. Flexing so hard, I might pull a muscle, but I just keep stunning. 30 in the mag, you get body bagged, I'm just gonna keep dumping. Police get behind me, I'ma press the gas.
All right, man, so we just pulled up at Boxer. My boy Kyle, or as you guys know him as Jade Cap, is gonna be here in a second. So we're gonna go ahead, get warmed up, get ready, probably do some upper body today. But yeah, man, let's get right into it.
Walking through the hood on a block with my glizzy. I shoot like old dog with that Glock, I get busy. Posted on the set, not full of hundreds, not a 50. Catch me hanging with the bloods out in LA who shot Ricky. I'm in Cleveland with my fellas, bitch, we terrorize the city. Don't compare me to no rapper who ain't never shot his slicky. Not full of blues, don't see not a 20. Came in with them tools, Broski got the semi.
Boy, it's good. So we just got done at Boxer. The car's here. We're about to, I gotta meet the jeweler. These boys gotta go get ready and then we're gonna grab some lunch. But yeah, you know where to find Jade Cap. It's Jade Cap on all social media. Dude just got like $2.5 million payout. Definitely hit him up, Marco Trades. Make sure to give him a follow. Well, boys, I'll see you in a little bit.
No play with the legacy, having more stripes than a referee, trapping the sport. Go back to the basics, connect with the zones. Then we take out to New York. I'm leaving the scene, I'm peeping the scene. The Rari got too many horses. Hold up.
She's got like the mobile jewelry shop. Like we were at the rest. We were at Casa Tua. We're actually about to go to Casa Tua again. But we were at Casa Tua the other day and she just pulled out the whole whole jewelry case. I was like, she's ready. I got my girl a little bracelet too for a nice little surprise gift.
She's gonna love it.
Yeah,
it's perfect. It's beautiful with the ring.
Yeah, I know.
It goes perfectly.
Yeah, it's funny. Like on these vlogs, I feel like it's always just like only Rolexes at the jeweler. You know what I mean? But hey, this is the bigger win. Yeah. This is the big. Also, guys, make sure to follow Camilla. I'm gonna put her Instagram. It'll be up on the screen. She takes care of me for everything I need with jewelry. I've spent a good amount of money with her. She's always taken amazing care of me. As you can see, we're just pulling up over here to meet her, and she pulled up on me the other night. We went out to dinner, and it's just always a good experience. Always a really good experience.
Yeah. So Jesse, it was very nice to work with him because he had a nice knowledge about natural diamonds, and it was made the process really easy and fun. And we decided from the scratch. He chose the stone, and we ended up doing this beautiful ring for Anna. I'm sure she's gonna love it. She deserves. She's a sweet girl, so.
Yeah, the jewelry I had before, like we were talking about the dinner, like when I was in my past life, I had like the big diamonds and stuff. It was just funny how different I am. Now it's like so much more clean and classy.
Yeah, because the jewelry represents your style.
All right, guys, so we are done now. She got me the ring, she got me the bracelet. Thank you so much, Camilla. I really appreciate you. Yeah,
I hope you have enjoy it.
Yeah, of course. Everybody make sure to follow Camilla. Again, I'll put her IG on the screen somewhere. She is the best jeweler in all of Miami, just the best jeweler. So if you need anything, hit her up. She'll take good care of you.
Thank you so much.
Cool. Thank you, Camilla.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I thought I told you time and time again, this shit won't stop. I bag a show by show, I'm trying to triple and double the pot. Book for at least 6 figure a show up more from here on out.
I originally got in 2016. I'd put in like, it was like 20-something thousand, like low 20,000, turned out 380,000, right? Oh, shit. So then I'm like, I'm the shit, I'm a trader. Yeah. I got this shit. Yeah. Las Olas. People that I know that came into this, looked around and said, okay, this is how this works, okay? And within a year made a bunch of money. Yeah. Niggas is green as my turf, I got out the dirt without no doubt. Money keep coming and coming, we saving the winter, this summer we wildin'. I can't even call it freestyling, on one of the design of the style ain't free. But right now we're gonna head over to my boy Jeremy Haynes' house. You guys may have heard of him. He's an absolute legend in the business space, in the marketing space specifically. He's helped a ton of companies get to $1 million a month, and I've learned a tremendous amount on the business side from him. And cool thing, a lot of people don't know about this guy, he actually got some crazy payouts from Apex. And this is somebody who didn't trade. He's just a go-getter. And the way he put it to me, he said, everything I do, I want to be in the top 1% of. So when he went and started trading, because he saw some people getting payouts, he said, I'm going to be in the top 1%. And safe to say he did it. And I think this is going to be cool for you guys. And I tell a lot of my people that I work with this all the time. Winning or losing is just a way of life. It's a mindset. It's who you are. Like if you take a winner who's really good at something and you put him in another field, he's likely going to win again. It might take him some time, but winners win. And I want to go ahead and show you guys exactly what I mean by that, by breaking down how Jeremy did it, the strategy he used, and how much money he made, because it's actually pretty crazy. And yeah, I'll let him tell you guys though. But we're gonna head over here right now, get through this traffic. We're driving over the bridge from Miami Beach. I've got to go up to his penthouse, so let's get it.
Bought the paddock, I was moving too fast.
Dude, honestly, this one doesn't even sound as good as mine, bro. Like nowhere near as good as mine. Yeah, I mean, it's still badass.
So we said I knew it wasn't gonna last.
Supposed to be faster? Did you get there? Like, I honestly don't know that, genuine. I can't tell if it's like, maybe I'm off the mark. I thought a 750S was supposed to be faster. It feels like, really like, feels the same. I mean, like maybe even a little bit less responsive. Mine's the performance though, so look at this fucking guy.
Think she fucking nobody. A $250,000 in by the time I heard about it. I say her name in a song, she gon' be too poppin'. Bro, think I'm wrong, keeping it too solid. I just bought another Kelly, I hope she really deserve it. Had a talk with all the friends, told me stop splurging. Maybe you need to settle down, buy for someone worth it. It's the one that woke up with me, she get new purse.
All right, so we are about to hit Komodo. It seems like every trading influencer online is in Miami, so I organized a big dinner with everybody. Got like 20 people going. So we're gonna hit that up here in a minute, and then afterwards probably get some cigars to end off the night.
The shit getting colossal. The shit getting colossal. The shit getting colossal. Oh, the shit getting colossal. We trap out the trap out, we love it, we getting that money. We trap out the trap out, you know that we love it, we getting that money. The shit getting colossal.
All right, so that ends a super long day. It was a good day. We went to Komodo. What else we did? We did a bunch of stuff. Just had cigars. I'm tired as hell. I gotta wake up in like 4 or 5 hours, but hey, it's Miami, right? We're gonna wake up tomorrow. I might go to the Heat game for a little bit. My boy Jeremy got the VIP suite. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. We tried to move the yacht back to where we can go late enough so I can make the game, but if I can't make the game, then I'm just gonna do the yacht. But we got another big day tomorrow. I appreciate you guys watching, getting a little inside look at everything. And yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you like content like this. Usually I just post the educational stuff, so I've been pulling back the curtains on my life a little bit. And yeah, I think it's cool. It's fun. I'll tell you what, it's almost more fun than making educational stuff. Still love the value and everything, but it's nice for a change just to kind of like live and just, you know, let you guys in on what my life looks like and just, you know, kind of normal stuff. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Numbers on numbers, new numbers on numbers, get number on number. Got bills by the bundle. Got hundreds of gunners, 100 in the drum, that's 100 on 100. Trapped out the house with my partners. We went to shopping on Mission. We went to Capit and get it, take flights out the city. We go to AZ and send it. We go to AZ and get it. I'm hungry, I made it, I'm swearing condition. I serve and I hustle on any condition.